me, Arnold from the desert, and happy whatever day it is. Today, I'm gonna have a cheeseburger, but with you, I'm gonna make the sesame bun. Oh yeah! The ingredients that you need are flour, like all-purpose flour and bread flour if you have some, sugar, yeast, salt, butter, eggs, and sesame seeds if you want to get fancy. So what I have here, if you want to come on over here, already I measured out 2 cups of all-purpose flour to 1.5 cups of bread flour. And while I was setting everything up, I went ahead and started to bloom my yeast in sugar and warm water. You see that? That's called blooming, like a flower, like a beautiful flower. So this is actually 1 3/4 cup of warm water to 1 tablespoon of yeast to 3 tablespoons of sugar. And this takes about 5 minutes to bloom. So the first thing I'm gonna do now with this is add my hook. And I'm gonna add melted butter into this mixture, but you're like, hey dude, this is not melted. Well, I have the hack of a lifetime for all of you people that have never cooked before. This is microwavable safe, and in 30 seconds, it will be melted butter.
Welcome to the world of microwave cooking.
I'm gonna raise this up, add my melted butter, 1 beautiful egg. Is this a trick? Are you kidding me? Is that why that was on the other?
That's why that was.
Is that why it was over there? All right, so there we go.
Almost boiled.
Now I'm just gonna incorporate this a little bit. And we're gonna take this yeast and incorporate it. Kind of sticks and it's a little wet, but this morning when I made it, it was a little dry. I'm out in the desert and that's okay, you know? People that's the art of baking, and with all this time on our hands, if you mess up, just go fight some people for some more flour and just start over. But I added some flour just to keep it from being too moist, and I actually put out a little thin layer of flour onto my counter as well. So now the time has come for me to fulfill all of your needs. This is how you knead. I take my palm of my hand and I press forward like I'm massaging the hottest client, and I fold back. And then I turn and I fold back. And I'll do this for about a minute and a half and get my workout on. But as you can see, it's starting to get more elastic, and if it gets a little too wet, don't sweat it. Add a little bit more flour. Now that we have this dough ball completely kneaded, I have it shaped in a nice little circle, and I'm gonna place it into a bowl with olive oil and cover it with a kitchen towel, then place it in a warm, damp place to proof, which means double in size. This morning, we decided to take a different path and climb straight up some boulders, which freaked me the freak out. I can't figure out how to get down. But I'm motivated because I have bread proofing that needs attention in 10 minutes. So, proof it. We started out with this dough that you just watched me knead. We went for a pleasant walk in the desert, and I came back, and that's what it looks like now. Before hike, after hike. Any recipe that requires a rise of dough or flour, you have to punch the bread and reproof it 1 more time. As soon as I punch it, it deflates. All right. And I'm just gonna take this out of the mixing bowl, place it on my floured counter, which I'm about to do now. And one more time, roll out, and knead out. I'm gonna divide this into 8 portions because we're making 8 hamburger buns. A logical, sensible portion for 2 people for dinner. See, so I flatten it out, then I kind of tuck it under. I like to do this and push it through with my thumb. A little twist. So look what I'm doing here. I am basically playing whack-a-mole with my dough because I'm trying to get a little larger circumference. I think they're gonna raise up a little bit more, but you know, the burger's gonna be about this size, which I think is nice. I'm gonna cover them and place them in a warm place so they can rise again. How do you like your burger? What do you put on your burger? What are things we could put on our burger? Onions, lettuce,
cheese,
bacon,
tomatoes,
avocado,
bacon jam, caramelized onions, mushrooms, blue cheese, fried eggs.
Shake mayonnaise.
Oh my god, mayonnaise, special sauce, relish, jalapenos, avocado. You say avocado?
Mm-hmm.
Avocado.
French fries. Potato chips, Cheetos, Doritos. Doritos, no. Cheetos, Doritos. Grilled cheese. Shredded cheese. American cheese, cheddar cheese. Blue cheese. Fried eggs. Cheese. I said fried eggs. You said fried eggs. There's so many more things. Onion rings. Mm-hmm. Chili.
Why even have the bun? Why even have anything else in the world than a burger? I mean, it's like the perfect food.
Here are the buns that I just got done proofing, but they are a little flatter than I would have liked, and maybe when they bake off, they will rise a little bit more. But I do recall that I whacked them like a whack-a-mole, and I made flat discs, so that may have been my fault. The good thing is, I have another batch that I did not do that, so those are proofing, and we'll see if they are like a little taller. I don't have a pastry brush, but I do have a spoon and a shot glass and a dream. So here I just have some egg that I scrambled and added a little bit of water. And I'm going to, oops, I didn't do that. Take my spoon and kind of glaze the tops of these buns. While this egg wash is still wet, I am sprinkling sesame seeds on top. I'm gonna place these into an oven at 375 degrees and bake them for about 10 to 15 minutes. And hopefully we will have the base for what's going to be an amazing sandwich. Well, not too bad, right? The buns did rise. They look nice. The only thing that I can see that I'll change for next time is that where I placed my egg wash is where it golden browned. And where I did not place it is where it looks kind of dry. So I did open up and cheat a little bit. I tried to add more, but I made a scrambled mess. I'm just gonna let them sit on this tray for a little bit so they can set. But they look good. I'm glad I have a second batch working. They're gonna be great. Really, really great. I'm happy. This is the second batch that I didn't smush down after proofing. They're all different sizes, but whatever, you know, we're still learning here. I didn't smash them like I did the other ones. But this batch, I'm going to try to make them more evenly coated. Second batch of buns is I added a little bit more water into the egg, so that way it evenly coats the buns. Into the oven they go. Yeah, 375, and let's see how these do. Looky, looky! Success! Check it out, Burger Buns Batch 1. Pretty, flat, hilly. Burger Buns Batch 2, nailed it. So these buns just came out of the oven, they're still warm. My revision of technique for this is that I did a thinner egg wash mixed with water, so it evenly coated. I didn't pat them down when I placed them on the trays. Like I made little flat discs with these. No big deal, but when you don't do that and they rise, they're still hot, I'm a little upset. When they rise big, I mean, you can tell the difference. Look, seriously. Golden brown, big, nicely proofed. They smell great. They just have to sit out and cool down for a little bit. And I'm gonna go for a quick swim. And when I get back, I'm gonna eat this whole tray of burgers. Whee! This is how I like my burger. I call it the left, right, up, down, forward, and backward burger. And what it is a mix of sirloin and ground chuck for the patty, some special sauce, lettuce, tomato, sweet onion, and some American cheese. And obviously, today we're topping it with my homemade sesame bun. This is a classic, all-American favorite from coast to coast. It's a big favorite out here in California. It's the forward and backward, up and down burger. Oh my God, I love it when it's snack time. My nice little pre-dinner. That's how you do it. That's it. Thank you. Thank you, America. I love you. See you soon. You made it to the end of the video. Thank you. Thank you for watching. If you really want to make this, I wrote the recipe down for you and I posted it on my website at arnoldmint.com, and that's spelled ARNOLDMYINT.com. I've got tons of content there, recipes and videos and other good stuff. So hopefully I'll inspire you in some way, and I will hopefully see you very, very soon. Remember to wash your hands and stay safe. Bye.